Homelessness under the microscope in Vancouver. A coup on the Vancouver School Board as new members pick their own president, and a sneak peek at Christmas around Clark County. I'm Chris Brown, and this is Clark County Today. Hey everyone, happy Friday the 13th. Let's start with Vancouver City Council hearing from their new Homeless Resource Manager this week. Jackie St. Louis outlined his goals to address homelessness in the city, including a new 80-bed temporary shelter, new management at the Vancouver Navigation Center, and more cooperation between the city, the county, and other groups addressing homelessness in the area. The next question will be how to pay for all of this. The new shelters could cost up to $6 million, along with an additional $4 million per year to operate. Now, this is just the first part of the discussion, so of course, stay tuned. It was an eventful night at the Vancouver Public Schools Board of Directors meeting Tuesday. The three recently elected members of the board, Kyle Sproul, Kathy Decker, and Tracy Barrows, were all sworn in. After taking their new seats, it didn't take long for them to ignite some fireworks. The first signal came when Board President Mark Stoker asked for a motion on replacement of the district's Fir Grove facility. He was met with silence. When Stoker made the motion himself, no one seconded. Then board member Wendy Smith suspended board policy and requested a vote to replace Stoker as president 6 months ahead of schedule. The rest of the board voted Smith as new president with Decker as vice president. Be sure to check out the details at clarkcountytoday.com. In case you missed it, earlier this week we had the pleasure of speaking with two incredible people about overcoming their individual struggles and finding a mutual love for the game of tennis. One, a coach who survived a civil war. The other, a student who fought and won a battle against brain cancer.
So I'm originally, I would say, I'm from ex-Yugoslavia, but I was born in Croatia, so all the countries kind of split apart because of the war.
I started playing tennis back in 2005. My daughter got me started.
All I remember is that when we were leaving, Bosnia to go back to our grandma's, all I took with me was a racket.
Don't let challenges take you down. Look at the positive side. Regardless what happens, and I think sometimes when you go through turmoil like that, you have a different view, and that's what makes this tennis class so great.
Well, there was plenty of fun to be had at Kiggins Theatre in downtown Vancouver this week as Cano Real Estate hosted a customer appreciation night for more than 200 clients who bought or sold a home in 2019 or referred a client that closed a transaction. There's plenty of pizza, movies, snacks, drinks, and refreshment, and a showing of the holiday favorite, A Christmas Story. The event was an illustration of the focus this Clark County business has on serving clients and the community. At the event, owner and broker Nathan Cano announced plans for monthly mixer events for clients in 2020, telling Clark County Today his business focus will be on the importance of small businesses, making sure they connect with their clients on a personal level. Well, after a few delays, hundreds braved the rain this past weekend to be at the grand opening of Rosauers Supermarket in Ridgefield. The 53,000 square foot grocery store is the company's first west of the Cascades. It'll employ 110 people, most of whom live in Ridgefield, and anchor a shopping center that will see a new Taco Bell, Mod Pizza, more restaurants, a brew pub, and more. It's the most wonderful time of the year, and here at Clark County Today, we traveled the length and breadth of the county to bring you highlights from several of the best holiday celebrations. We saw everything from Christmas tree lightings to dance performances, fireworks, parades, Christmas carols, living nativities, and of course Santa himself. We hope you enjoy our virtual tours and get to experience some of the joy of the season this Christmas. And this is a good segue to mention our community event calendar at clarkcountytoday.com. You'll find dozens of ideas for holiday festivities and a whole lot more. Speaking of celebrations, let's check in with Paul Valencia for the Clark County Today Sports Update.
Hello, everybody. Yes, I know it's basketball season. It's the winter sports season, but I'm still going to talk a little bit about football. Camas Papermakers. Hey, on Monday we had the video highlights of last Saturday's championship game. Hope you got a chance to see it on clarkcountytoday.com. Then on Tuesday, I did a little review of championship weekend. I got reaction from the WIAA about the new setup for high school football championship games. They gave it a positive review. You could read it. But also in that story, toward the bottom of the story, I talked about the box score errors from the championship game. The official box score had a couple of miscues. I figured out what went wrong. Well, guess what? The WIAA took a look at my story, called me up. We got it figured out and they fixed it. So Eli Sivers of Camas gets a catch in the championship game. He deserves that. He deserves that to be official, and he did. And there's a few other tweaks here and there from the box score. And I just thought that was really cool that the WIAA was willing to change the box score once we provided a little bit of proof that there was some errors. And hey, no hard feelings. Errors happen when you do high school football stats. It is a tough thing to do. So anyway, thank you WIAA for fixing that. As far as basketball, wow. Yeah, basketball, wrestling, swimming, gymnastics, bowling. It's winter sports season, and we'll get all over that in the coming weeks. Have a great one.
All right, thanks so much, Paul. And there you have a quick check of the top stories this week from ClarkCountyToday.com. Be sure to follow us on social media by checking out our Facebook page or even Twitter and Instagram. You can be among the first to see when stories are posted and be part of the conversation. And if you appreciate what we're doing, consider giving us a share with your friends and family. Thank you so much for watching. For all of us at ClarkCountyToday.com, I'm Chris Brown. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week.